Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Nonisa binti Ismawi and today I'm going to tell you about some interesting places in India, the Agra Fort. First, the Agra Fort, also known as the Red Fort, a large 16th century fortress of red sandstone located on the Yamuna River in historic city of Agra. It was established by the Mughal Emperor Akbar and in its capacity as both military base and a royal residence served as the seat of government when the Mughal capital was in Agra. The structure, a contemporary of Humayun Tomb in Delhi about 200 km, reflects the architectural grandeur of the Mughal reign in India. The fort complex was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. Situated on the site of earlier fortification, it lies on the right bank of the Yamuna River and is connected to another of Agra's renowned monuments, the Taj Mahal, by a swath of parkland and gardens. The fort was commissioned by Akbar in 1565 and reportedly took 8 years to construct. There are two access points in the walls. The Amar Singh Gate facing south, now the only means in or out of the fort complex, and the Delhi Gate facing west, the original entrance, which is richly decorated by the intricate marble inlays. Many structures within the walls were added later by the subsequent Mughal emperors, notably Shah Jahan and Jahangir. The complex building reminiscence of Persian and Timurid-style architectural features form a city within a city. Among the major attractions in the fort is Jahangir Palace, also known as Jahangiri Mahal, built by Akbar as a private palace for his son, Jahangir. It is the largest residence in complex. The Pearl Mosque, constructed by Shah Jahan, is tranquil and perfectly proportioned structure made entirely of white marble. The hall of private audience, Diwan-i-Khas, was used for receiving distinguished visitors. The famous peacock throne was once kept there before Aurangzeb took it to Delhi. In the hall of the public audience, Diwan-i-Am, the emperor would listen to public petition and meet state officials. The elegant marble walls of the Khas Mahal, the emperor's private palace, were once adorned with flowers depicted by precious gems.
Hello and welcome to India. So today I want to talk about the most beautiful city in India. One of it is Mysore Palace. Mysore Palace is also known as Amba Vilas Palace. Heard of Mysore city is the most prominent tourist destination of Mysore Palace. They attract millions of visitors around the world. This historical palace house within the old fort facing the Chamunda Hills stand as the official residence of the Wadiyar dynasty, who ruled the kingdom of Mysore from 1399 to 1950. Starting with Yaduraya Wadaya, who found the Wadaya dynasty in 1399, to illustrate Indo-Saracenic architecture, which was applied by the British architecture. In British India, during the late 19th century, it incorporated elements from Indian, Indo-Islamic, Neoclassical, and Gothic revival style. The main attraction of the Mysore Palace is sound and lighting in the evening. The Mysore Palace, the seat of the famous Wadaya Maharaja of the Mysore Kingdom, today stands as one of the previous possessions of the nation, which is recently converted into a museum.
Hi everyone, my name is Amiriko Zaman, and let's go to Nahargarh Fort. Nahargarh Fort stands on the edge of the Aravalli Hills, overlooking the city of Jaipur in the Indian state of Rajasthan. Nahargarh's one formed a strong defense ring of the city. Nahargarh means a abode of tigers. It was built mainly in 1734 by Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh, who was the king of Jaipur. The fort then extended in 1868 by Ter Patel at a cost of 3.5 lakhs rupees. Jaipur Wax Museum is another attraction built on the left at the entrance of Nahargarh Fort. The Wax Museum has more than 35 wax and silicone statues from the field of sports, Bollywood, social activities, and freedom fighter. Inside the Nahargarh Fort, there is Madhavendra Bhavan Palace Complex. It has 9 special self-contained apartments where the king's women live. King quarters are on the remaining side. They are connected to the apartment by a corridor that enables the king to secretly visit his ladies and frolic in privacy. As with many of forts in Rajasthan, Nahargarh has its own baulis, which is step wells, where water was restored. One is situated inside the fort and the other on the outside, but within the fort ramparts. The fort's ramparts provide a spectacular view of Jaipur city and surrounding, including the other forts and Jal Mahal floating on Mansagar Lake. It is possible to walk on the ramparts. However, so poses a safety risk because of the age construction.
My name Luqman Hakim bin Abdul Rahman. Now I want to talk about Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal still magnificent despite having been for many years and is located at Agra, India. Everyone knows the story behind the construction of the wonder of this work, which involved the love story between Shah Jahan and Mumtaz. Shah Jahan was the Sultan of the Mughal Empire of India. Shah Jahan walked out to Mina Bazaar and saw a beautiful girl until fell in love at the first sight. The Taj Mahal meant the crown of the palace was built in Agra, India, cost of 32 million rupees at that time. In Taj Mahal, there are many calligraphy on the wall that inspired from the Quran under the supervision of the Abdul Al-Haq. Taj Mahal surrounded entire built using white marble in Agra. Plan and style of building Taj Mahal more focused with style of Persian architects. Taj Mahal also surrounded by a beautiful garden. The Taj Mahal is now a tourist attraction and is recognized as one of the wonders of the world because it's gem of Muslim art in India. And any tourist know that it is the place where the dead body of Mumtaz and the special queen of the Emperor Shah Jahan was kept.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, Namaste. My name is Bazila. Today we are going to special destination which is located at in the city of Amritsar, Punjab, India. So, did you know or did you hear before this about Sri Harmandir Sahib or Golden Temple? Did you hear before this? If you don't, so let's take a look. So, this Golden Temple was built by the 5th Guru, Singh Guru, which named Guru Arjan Dev in 16th century. This building, this 2-story building, covered in real gold, yes, real gold, and 5.1 man-made lake. Yes, the temple surrounded with lake, and there are 4 doors. If you get into the temple, these 4 doors symbolize the openness of the Sikh towards all people and religions. So, before entering the temple, the visitors, his or her, must cover their head and remove their shoes.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Aiman Hakim bin Yahya, and right now I want to share you about the few of attraction places in India that we must visit since India independence. What I want to talk about is Gateway of India. Do you know, Gateway of India is an arched monument built in the city of Mumbai, in the Indian state of Maharashtra in the early 20th century. It was erected to commemorate the landing in December 1911 of King Emperor King George and Queen Empress Mary, the first British monarch to visit India. After that, the governor of Mumbai laid the foundation stone on 31 March 1913 as symbolic for the monarch. For your information, India gets the independence on August 15, 1947. As a part of a ceremony on 28 February 1948, after Indian independence, the last British troops to leave India marched through the gateway with a 20-gun salute, marking the end of the British legacy in India. Gateway of India, it has large with a height of 36 meters and is done in Hindu Sasanic style. However, if you look closely, it looks like faces of Muslim architecture styles also can be traced. So, Gateway of India is located at angle of the waterfront, overlooking the Arabian Sea, opposite the Taj Mahal Place and Tower Hotel. Last but not least, the Gateway is also a meeting place for visitors, street vendors, and facilities socializing photographers. Plus, if you would like to take the picture for your memories, it is an ideal photographic destination. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdul Latif. Today I want to talk about one of the most famous monument in India is Qutub Minar. Alright, almost as old as Delhi Sultanate, the iconic Qutub Minar, the world's tallest brick minaret, dominate the skyline of the city. Then standing 73 foot tall, the 5-story tower. First 3 stories of the tower are built in red sandstone, and by the 4th and 5th stories made of marble and sandstone. Okay. All the 5 floors are adorned with projecting balcony, right? And then it is located in Delhi Mahrauli area. The Qutub Minar was commissioned by Qutbuddin Aibak, who laid the foundation of Mamluk dynasty from 1206 until 1290 AD in India. Inspired by the Victory Tower at Ghazni, Afghanistan. Its construction began in 1192 AD, but unfortunately Qutbuddin Aibak did not live enough to witness its completion. And then the tower was finally completed by his successor Iltutmish and Firuz Shah Tughlaq. Another attraction here is the Kuwait Ul Islam Mosque that stands right next to the minaret. Constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak, the mosque is considered to be the first building in the Qutub complex. One of the most popular among these is the Iron Pillar, also known as the Asoka Pillar, which date back to the 4th century, standing around 24 feet high and weight more than 6 tons. The pillar is famous for its resistance to corrosion.